Hello and welcome back to Evolving Ginger Gameplay. My name is Cliffy, and today we are continuing our playthrough of Wessex, and when we started in the year 867. I believe this is episode 15, but if not, it's somewhere around there. And if you're joining us from the last episode, then what I had been waiting for finally happened, which was... Actually, I just realized this looks like there's a war going on. What's going on in Leominster? Liberty War. Looks like he's probably a duchy. Yeah, okay. Not too worried about that then. But the former king of... That's not actually him. Former king of Alba died, and Alba split finally into the kingdom that we have up here and into Ireland. We're waiting for that split to happen so that we could declare some wars. And I think that's what we're going to instantly do. The balance of power is slightly in our favor thanks to our allies. He does have an ally, but for some reason it's not showing here. I might hold off a little bit on him. Let's take a look at his vassals. Yeah, his vassals seem quite content. Oh well. But I think for Ireland we will instantly declare just to get Durham, which we should have a claim on. We also have the de jure claim, thanks to the change in laws. I'm going to do my claim just to be safe, because I don't want whoever... Who's your primary heir? Catholic, Gaelic, yeah, I don't want to... Well, he's halfway decent. Yeah, but his liege is Alba. I don't want that, so I want my claim so that I definitely get the land. So, we're going to declare war for our claim. We will declare a war on Ireland, and we're just instantly going to put our troops... you know what? Let's put, well, maybe not right there. No, we'll still put it over here. I'm just a little worried about where his troops are going to be raised, but... He only has 1,000, but let's go ahead and raise all, and that'll just give me a good idea of what our maintenance costs are going to be long term. Quite substantial. Okay. And then what I can do is I can actually split these armies so that one of them sieges down that territory, and the other one marches... We're going to have it go by land. I don't want the extra monetary cost of crossing by sea. Alright, so it's 7 gold a month, so I'll have to keep that in mind for any long-term wars, which is probably going to be Alba, but we'll keep an eye on them. They're counting a turn. I didn't even realize I had land in Italy. I'm not too concerned about that war, actually. Are you related to me, though? No? That's fine. They can hold turn. I'm not too concerned about it, and I'm not sending my entire forces down there. Plus, he has allies joining, which is his wife, so yeah, that's fine. They can have turn. That's way too far for me to try and defend. Kind word, my paths happen to have crossed with Reeve Cuthbert. And to my surprise, it seems as though she does not have a great impression of my friend Princess Juliana. Perhaps I should take this opportunity to change her mind. What's her stress like? Stress isn't too bad. So we could tell her a story about Juliana, or people should be talking about me instead and we lose some stress. Let's take the stress loss. I'm not too concerned. Drinking companion. I am drinking alone in the tavern when I suddenly see my friend Countess Wereberg sit down across from me. I quickly make my way over and we spend the rest of the night drinking together. She really knows how to have a good time. Drink up, my friend. We become friends with her and we lose 20 stress. That is also good. Alright, so they're going to cross over. They are on their way to Limerick, it looks like. Oh no, that's the first army of Limerick, so we are on our way to the barony of Athlone. And that should be a relatively easy victory. This Durham's going to take a bit since they have high-level forts, it looks like. Ah! The Kingdom of Alba has established The Holy Order of the Knights Templar. Interesting. I'll have to check that out here in a minute once this war is done. What am I doing with my... He is in Dunbar. Alright, so he's working on a claim in Alba, so that's fine. I just want him constantly working on claims in Alba and or Ireland, just to take full advantage of the split that happened. So, and it looks like Ireland has some debt issues going on. Yeah, he's slightly in debt. We should catch him there though, looks like, yep. And alright, so that's done. Turn is under siege, but I'm not too concerned about that. I mean, they have a good chunk of troops down there too. It's part of East Anglia, but that's fine. Alright, so our knight, looks like a couple of our knights were wounded, but they're otherwise fine. So let's now march on their capital. Looks like they're raising some reserve troops, but it's probably just a knight or two. We are being raided by Holland. Okay, so by part of Sweden. Looks like Sweden's, this territory, who I cannot come close to pronouncing, appears to be dominating Scandinavia. Looks like there's another small small victory there. So that's fine. We can dismiss the being raided. We could call in our allies, but we don't need them, so let's just let them sit off on the sidelines for now. We almost finally have Durham. Once we have Durham, that plus potentially taking the capital here would give us enough war score, I think. We could also declare war on Alba once this war is done, but I think that they have more troops than us still. Siege turn is lost, that's alright. They won't be able to take that prior... Oh, we lost our friend, I think. No, different Werburg. Oh, no, or is the Reeve? I'm not sure, doesn't matter. We have an empty spy master position. Who do I want to give that to? You're infirm. I really should give Princess Juliana something, but I had to give Wolfram Stewart, I believe, to keep him content. I wonder if I should, because I'm a little concerned about gold, but the spy master stuff as well. You're definitely not getting that position. I could give it to East Anglia. I think what I'm going to do is I will give this to Wolfram. Alright, so let's do this. Assign her there, and then put Wolfram here. Because you have 10, right? Hopefully I didn't just mix that up. So let's swap you two. She's almost double, she's double his stewardship, so that gives us better steward. And then down the line we might have to replace her, but that's fine. At least for now we can take a little bit of advantage on the gold. And I wonder what I have her do. Oh, she's developing growth in Dorset, so that's fine. And we're quickly going through the... Oh, we're still being raided. It looks like they lost though, so it looks like one of our vassals recovered all that gold. Alright, so we almost have that. Let's have you start to march. They can cover the coastline. Then once we take this, they can go defeat this army. Did capture some child who I could ransom. I wonder if I should just recruit her. Yeah, let's recruit her. She's quick. She might be good to have in our court down the line. Faction targeting us disbanded. Alright. So we have the war target. Alright, so should be alright. I guess we could go to Leominster and help our ally as well. It looks like that war's done. I don't know why it's still occupied by Athlone. I guess that war's still ongoing. New perk for the lifestyle tree. I think I wanted to take planned cultivation last time I was talking about this, but I wonder... I think I started to go down this. Maybe I'll take Carefree. Because I'm not too worried about apostate. Learn on the job would be good down the line. Plant cultivation could also be excellent. Particularly since I'm currently working on that. Wash your hands. Let's take wash our hands for now. We'll take Carefree for now for the stress gain. And then I'll probably go for wash our hands next. Alright, let's see. Who is your most powerful vassal? Ulster? Let's go siege down part of Ulster. And we'll march down to Desmond as well. And then, do we still have a claim on? No, I was thinking if we still had a claim on part of Ireland, but it looks like we lost it, unfortunately. Oh well, I'm not too concerned about that for the time being. The bigger thing's going to be fighting Alba down the line. It looks like he's lost a chunk of gold. Can I see your knights? Is there a way to see your knights? Probably not. Even tempered, I was watching Luke play with other children when Aethelberg tried to push him over. Luke took it all inside and sat down to talk to Aethelberg instead. So this is our son, player heir. He could turn his other cheek in game for giving. It would be good because then that would be. What does he have? That could be good because then that would give him +2 to diplomacy, -2 to intrigue, +1 to learning. Unlocks the abandoned hook interaction for losing stress. But the virtuous to Catholics part's good. You could gain wrathful. +3 to martial, -1 to diplomacy, -1 to intrigue, +20 natural dread. Or he could gain fickle. Fickle's not necessarily bad either. He has a good enough stewardship grasp. Not too worried about the intrigue. The diplomacy would be nice. Let's take forgiving, particularly since it's virtuous for Catholics. I am a fan of wrathful, though. I wouldn't mind grabbing that one, but this should be fine. As long as Italy doesn't try to cross the sea, then. So we are going to get our claim on Dunbar. That's good. And then what I'm going to do instantly next is have you fabricate a claim on. I think maybe we go for let's take a look at the duchy situation over here. So it's a little mixed up. Development 2, Development 2. You could try going for Ulster, which might be a good play there. Let's try to finish, I guess, the duchy here. I mean, Ulster is the strongest. He's out of West Francia, although West Francia isn't what it used to be. Let's fabricate a claim on. Yeah, let's go for Ulster. Alright. So we're sieging down their territory. We almost have enough war score anyway. Let's get rid of this rally point. Let's look at military. 5,644 is our total troops, which is, yeah, it's a little bit diminished, but not that diminished. What am I doing with my military counselor? Alright, he is set to organize levies. For the time being, I'll leave him on that, but I might switch him over to training. Still need a stronger ally. that I could potentially use in a war with Alba. West Francia... The only problem is these lords across the sea keep getting dragged into... Also, just want to check something. Okay, good. Let's still try to siege these down right before that they capitulate, though. Just to continue weakening them in the long run. Plus, we might get some gold out of capturing the territories, or ideally, maybe we capture some hostages. And then if we captured some hostages, we could ransom them for even more gold. Bari's under siege. Yeah, I mean, they can siege down whatever they want over there. I'm not too concerned. Alright, so that's done, that's done, that's done. Let's take a look at prisoners and see if we can't ransom anyone really quick. For 100. Ah, excellent. We captured the 2 of the heirs of Ulster, so let's ransom him for 100 gold and then ransom her for 25 gold. What did that do to the Lord of Ulster's gold? Alright, he had a good chunk, but unfortunately for him, he just lost some of that. Yeah, our sons can go to a children's feast. I'm not too concerned about mercenaries at the moment. We will send our other children as well. Oh, I thought I was trying to ransom. Oh, he did accept. Alright, good. Alright, let's go ahead and end the war and force our demands. So be it. And we will disband all. Why cannot be disbanded? Oh, because you're not in a friendly territory. Wonder if we can... Is this considered... It should still be considered friendly. Oh well. We'll soon be able to disband them. Alright, now we have Dunholm and Durham. Let's take a look. They have log forts. This is a castle holding. Why is it log forts? Oh well. Let us go ahead and I think we'll upgrade that potentially. Ooh, let's go ahead and construct a trade port. Yeah, I like that idea. We can upgrade the castle down the line, but our niece was taken prisoner during the siege, unfortunately. Is she not a member of our house, unfortunately? Kingdom of Bavaria is married to our sister of Wales. Excuse me. Alright, so she's embroiled in a lot of wars at the moment, so we can't count on her to necessarily help us out. That's unfortunate. Let's go ahead and disband you. That's fine. And 9 months. Alright, let's have you really cross the sea or something. Just a little concerned about the time spent wasting away with that, but that should be okay. As long as Alba doesn't declare war on us anytime soon. They lost a chunk of troops. Did they lose some land there? Oh, their mercenaries are no longer there. Alright. He does have a significant gold reserve though, so that's fine. They captured Barry. We outnumber their troops, but I'm not sending my armies down there. Alright. Now, let's see. I could also just white peace out. I could surrender. The Count would become part of Italy. I wonder if I should have just done that to begin with. We spend 30 prestige. We'll see. Let's send you over to Galvey, and now if I were to disband, still 9 months. We'll send them all the way south and just see if that affects it at all. Thomas in hiding. Thomas came to me complaining about being bullied. He's been hiding. So we do want him to have the trait Craven? Not necessarily. He could get lazy, which I don't actually mind lazy too much. Or you could get arbitrary. We'll take the stress. What kind of... You're being diplomat. He can have lazy. The thought process behind that is that... Also, I should probably... Let's go on a hunt for now, and that'll help me lose what stress we have. Alright, let's surrender, actually. Yeah, that's fine. Disband all. Alright. Hunt the shot. There's something majestic about the way the fox gazes across the landscape. From behind the bushes, I raise my bow. I silently glance over at my friend Duchess Yoren to see her doing the same. I will bring her down. Yeah, that's an easy decision. Alright, so we lost that war, which I'm totally fine with. Hunt returning from the wild, we gained prestige, we lost our stress. I probably should have done that to begin with, because now I'm concerned that some of our troops won't be able to be raised for a while. If I was to increase the size, there's no real penalty for doing that. Now that's a good chunk of change. Alright, so I could declare war on Alba for Dunbar. If our allies joined, which they wouldn't necessarily do so, just because Wales seems to be embroiled in the mainland's politics at the moment. Let's also take a look and see, is there anyone that we want our son to potentially get married to? So you are Fruly? No, that's a good distance away. I don't want to get dragged in with you. Dorset is Kent. So we could get alliance with Kent, which is rather powerful. That might be worth doing. He's relatively young too. I do wish that... Well, she has good stats though. Yeah, I mean, that's 3,000 troops and it's on our lands. You know what? Let's do that, because that will maintain strong alliances. He's a powerful vassal, so now if I was to declare war on you... Alright, so we'll let our troop numbers regain, but then we're going to be able to call in Kent, which has a very nice chunk of change of troops there. Potentially our husband's troops would be able to join from the north as well. Ooh, Ireland's troop numbers just shot up. Ah, it seems that he is being invaded. Why do you have a claim on... Oh, you have claims everywhere. Is this a Northman army? Interesting. He has a lot of allies too, but they're kind of separated. Do I have any more claims on you? I do, but it would break a truce, so I won't do that. Alright, we'll just keep an eye on that. Oh, he's attacking Holy War for the Northern Isles. Oh, now would be an excellent time. Alright, so let's... What I'm going to do is it's April. Alright, so we now have a claim on Ulster. Let's go ahead and fabricate a claim... Potentially on part of the Isles would be the best bet. I'm trying to figure out which of these territories are the strongest and best. Let's go ahead and go for the Lothian territories, perhaps. Alright. This is actually relatively strong as well. But if I can weaken his claims as well... Ooh, I think I definitely want to take Edinburgh. Yeah, give me a claim on Edinburgh. Alright. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So it's April. I'll probably wait until like maybe July-ish and then potentially declare war on Alba. Try to let their troops get embroiled a bit more into this war for the Northern Isles. And then we can keep picking away at them. Alright. This primary heir, till death do us part. Our husband was murdered. That's not good. Oh, he was dragged into battle. Well, we just lost that alliance. That's unfortunate. Apparently everyone that can marry matrilineally appears to be primary heir is our cousin, so that has me a little worried that you're not related to us. We get an alliance with Aquitaine. So what is your relation though? You're not really that good. Alright, we'll hold off. We'll be in mourning for the time being. So the King of Ireland inherited that. Alrighty, that's unfortunate. Also looks like that Ireland's losing that war. Alright, what's Francia? Aquitaine. The one I can never pronounce. East Francia. Are all your children married? It would be foolish to assume that they're not, but... Primary heir. Let's hold off for now, I guess. Alright, so if I was to declare war on Alba... Okay, so it looks like we're still... Queen Sarah. Okay. And I don't think we actually have the alliance yet with... Orkney. Oh, so our son and player heir inherited Orkney. But we don't actually get the alliance with Kent. But our son should be protected by his alliance with Kent. And he's allied to us. Alright, so we're gonna have to keep an eye on that. Alright, so but now I still need an alliance. Because as nice as Albany would be, Ivering, Mercia, you have also 3,000 troops by be marrying your son. How old are you? Primary heir is 31. Just 'cause she could, if she died, then it would be great for that alliance. Capua has a chunk of change, but they're across the sea. Bulgarian, you're probably very far away, and this is a war band or mercenary group. We wouldn't want slow. Upper Burgundy, no. Franconian. Frisia. You're Spindly, you're a dwarf. Here's stats. Your stats are okay. Probably hold off for now. It's just unfortunate that we lost our alliance power. Alrighty. Greetings, my liege. We are invited to a feast. Excellent. So it looks like they're slowly losing some troops. They're at about 5,000. So I will probably declare war on them very shortly. Our troop numbers seem to be rising. We'll let this feast happen. And then... yeah, I mean, they have an alliance, but it's nothing too wild. All his heirs are probably already married. With suspicion, I took Luke outplaying with a bow, and to my surprise, he ran into a wounded doe. He later lashed at me, thinking I'd stage a little counter some kind of test, so he could get the tree paranoid. It's not ideal. I think I would prefer ambitious. Yep, let's give him ambitious. I will take the stress hit there. Comfort of a friend, there are things I enjoy more than Countess Wereberg's company. After this short break, I feel like I've been more at ease in a long time. So we lose 40 stress. We lose all that stress. That is excellent. Alright, Alba has been sufficiently weakened and it's well past that 7-month period. So let's go ahead and declare war and get our claims for Dunbar. They should still be busy with their holy war in the north, so... so, let's have you march on Dunbar. And then you, once you are sufficiently raised, we will have you march on... Kelso. Or actually, no. We'll take a little bit of attrition here, but we will march on Edinburgh. Looks like some of their troops are going out to sea. Wonder if they didn't have all of them raised for some reason. We could call in house members. Wales is probably still embroiled in a war, but we'll probably... we could also call in Dublin. Didn't realize we had a... oh, our son inherited Dublin. But he's embroiled in a war. Which he's probably going to lose. I'm surprised he hasn't called us in. Can't select it. Oh. If he doesn't want an alliance, that's on him. Alright, so we discovered Banis. So we could move on into the medieval stuff. Wonder if I should just let city planning happen in the background. I don't care about herds. So... build village center, shrine, prayer halls, trading outposts. So if I focus on that, we would get it in 14 years. Maybe I'll do that. I could focus on communal government, which wouldn't be bad. It looks like we're being exposed with burrs, which we'll get in 35 years. Let's go ahead and finish off city plan. Let's finish this section off minus herds. We'll get city planning, because that won't take that long. 14 years isn't that long. Is losing the war for Dublin. That's fine though. It's not actually our territory. We got our perk. We're gonna take wash our hands. Just help our health for the long term. Excellent. I should probably still get married. If we're not going to do it for alliance power, let's do it for sum of all skills. You're Dutch. We would lose 300. He has good skills. Let's go ahead and... yeah, let's go ahead and do that. And assist ruler. That should help with numerous abilities. Alright, so we almost have Dunbar, so that's good. I'm gonna lose this rally point. Once we take Edinburgh, let's go ahead and march over here. We're gonna lose some spouse further education. Every time my husband King Renard finds me bent over a tome. He gets visibly excited. Would you like some help with your studies? Someone to exchange ideas with, or perhaps some new tomes? Recently acquired a volume with an excellent analysis of metaphysical conundrums. Yes, I would appreciate your guidance. Your understanding of scholarship greatly increases. You gain the trait Astute Intellectual. Learning +6, monthly learning lifestyle experience +30%. Or we gain studying learning for 10 years, which is +3 to learning. Or we tell him to focus on his own studies. I don't know why we wouldn't take this one. Yes, we would appreciate it. And we gained... Okay, I forget why I had them pins, but... Oh well. So we gained some learning. Let's see if that actually increased our... It took off maybe a year or two off that, so that's good. Alright, they're marching to there, so we'll siege that down. Someone has a claim on a territory I'm not going to try to pronounce, so we could ransom someone. Let's go ahead and ransom you for 25 gold. Right, so that's good. We construct a small harbor, but I'm going to not do anything with that for the time being. Alright, we got the... she was released. Alright, so he's about to win the war for the Northern Isles. We'll still have to keep an eye on them. So his heir appears to have several alliances, none of which are too concerning though, so that's fine. So once we siege this down, I'll probably have them hold in those lands for now. And just kind of replenish their troop numbers. Yep, so here they come. I might have to rush this army over here, but we do outnumber them. Nope, so let's see what they do. They might just try to siege down our territory, which would be fine. Because I can have this army loop south. Oh, the liars pay. I was shocked when I caught Earl Thomas trying to steal from the travel chest of the visiting mayor Oswald. So he could get the trait Deceitful. Which would be... you get Honest. Or he could get Humble. Let's give him Humble. Be good for them as younger and lords without a lot of gold to be able to have that ability to call upon the Pope for gold. Let's have you cross there. Also, which one of these armies has the worst commander? You have the better commander but less troops. Can we catch them there? Let's see if we can catch them. I don't know if we can. Nope. Alright. Might just end up chasing this army around for a bit. But if we can catch either of them... Oh, that was close. Alright, so they have... If we were to fight them, we would lose because they have... Oh, that's... Be close, but they have too many advantages. Let's split in half again. I'll just hold them there for now, because they're going to keep losing attrition. And as long as they're there, we still hold the territory. Nope, they've decided to run. 4 days, 4 days. Alright, they're going to start gaining troops back. Looks like the King of Alba was captured. Or no, that's Ireland. Whoops. Alright, they're going to start marching for their territories. Alright, so it looks like Ulster is now its own territory. Nope. Ah, so there's now... Huh. So a Northman army conquered Ulster. But at the same time, where are you going? You embroiled in another war now? No. Not quite sure what they're doing. Oh well, works out for us. Alright, go, go, go. How long would it take us to get there? 28 days. Go, go, go. We're gonna have recently disembarked. Oh, we caught him. Alright, it's over. Excellent. I don't know why they went out to sea to get to Dunbar. But that cost them big time because then they had the recently disembarked. Which is a massive a favor and R for us. Alright. So probably captured some folks there. Actually, you know what? Yeah, so you march to Edinburgh. You hold in Dunbar, and we'll let our troop numbers hopefully replenish a little bit there. We captured some knights, so they must have hired mercenaries as well. Small band. He is now in debt, which is excellent for us. What's his health? He's feeling fine. Okay, good. We could ransom. Let's take a look at prisoners. I can't ransom you. I can ransom you for 10 gold, so let's go ahead and do that. You... Let's go ahead and recruit you. Looks like my cousin was killed in a siege, unfortunately. Got the ransom. So we could declare war on Ulster, because I think we are a claimant. Looks like our son did lose Dublin, but that's fine. So he is working on Lothian. Could I declare war on you? I don't know, but it doesn't look like it. Might need to get some new claims going here shortly. Leviathan. So we are out at sea when we spot a whale, so we could go for get the harpoons and gain some gold. We let others handle and gain some gold, or we could let the creature go free. Let's take the chance. So we got the slight chance there, and we got the extra gold, so that's excellent. Looks like one of our neighbors won in the war for Ulster. That's fine. And it looks like they're coming back in, but our troop numbers have replenished. They're trying to siege that down, so let's go ahead and have you guys march out. The long rest. Oh no, our mother died. Or our mother died in the dungeons of Princess Juliana. I don't know what she must have done. But we lose 40 opinion of Princess Juliana for 20 years. Nephew is taking siege. So that's 325, that's 250. Let's have you cross. And then we will potentially have these two march in. Let's take a look. 12 days. 10 days. Let's have you sit there for a minute. Alright, now they can move in. And we should win. Alba's still in debt. And we have the troop advantage, or we will. Oh. Alright. So we have a slight advantage. Looks like it's going fairly well. And then once we win, which we will win this, we can move for Lancashire. Nope, we have enough war scores somehow. Did we capture some folks? Nope. Let's go ahead and force our demands. And disband all. So we now hold Dunbar. Let's go ahead and upgrade the trade port here. And let's do the same thing and there. Excellent. And Dunholm. Alright. So our priest is going to have a claim for Edinburgh soon, so that's good. That might also let us... Was this part of... It's part of Lothian, so we might be able to steal this duchy from him down the line here. We'll accept the invitation to the feast. We get a warm welcome. That's good. So, I wonder... So we poked away at Alba a bit there. They're replenishing their troop numbers. Alright, so feast, a conversation partner, Reeve Signhild. So we could have an interesting conversation, get +1 diplomacy and learning. We could grow closer, forming a friendship. Or, because we are callous, every unsympathetic guest gains 10 opinion of us for being amused. Reeve Signhild loses 30 opinion of us for being publicly ridiculed. We could grow closer, forming a rivalry with her. Gain some prestige. You know what? I wouldn't mind a rivalry with her. I'm not too concerned about her. That's fine. And losing some stress there is good as well. So we can declare some wars. Let's take a look. Feast, exposed affair. Ooh. Naughty, naughty. Alright, so we could declare war. Oh wow, he has a lot of... Ostergotland. He's very far away though, but that's still a lot of troops that we'd have to fight, so we'll try to avoid that. I don't know why it's telling us we could fight for Northern Africa. I'm not concerned about Italy. West Francia... What is my claim? Oh, for Brittany. We could do that. That would be rather interesting. He is allied to our sister. He is going to be alive for a while. The only issue with doing that for Brittany at this time... Yeah, I don't want to get... I want to focus on the Isles before we try to look across the sea again. So I could declare war on you, but it would break the truce. Lose some stress from that. Can I declare war on you? Would break the truce as well. Oh, excellent. So now we're going to get a claim on the whole duchy, so we're going to do that. Cousin was slain in battle. So let's go ahead and fabricate a claim on... I guess in hindsight, I should have just gone for parts of this. So I guess... Oh no! Our son died. He drowned at the age of 15, so that's not ideal. Alright, so now we only have one son and heir. So I need to... Let's seduce our husband if we can. We need another heir just in case. It's too bad. I was... I am... And I can't arrange his marriage for him, unfortunately. That would have been too bad. It was good to have that potential alliance. We lost our marshal as well, unfortunately. So... he wants a seat on the council, but he's not really good. Let's give it to you. And then I'll probably invite some knights here, if I can. We need a physician. How did I let that go? Let's search for a physician before we start a search for knights. We are starting to lose a bit of gold, so what I'm going to do is collect taxes instead. You're 45. Alright, let's have you join. Alright, so Okay, so now we're gonna be on hold beneath those layers. How should I approach King Renard? He seems like a reserved individual who prefers silence as a companion. So we could be as gallant and charming as possible. We could approach him tenderly as a friend. Let's approach him tenderly as a friend and see what happens. I think we are... Okay, so we gain mellowed by seduction attempts. And it gains budding interest. So the issue is that our orientation is homosexual, which is going to affect our chances for procreation, unfortunately. It's like Ulster's embroiled in a war. And who's attacking now? Earl of Ulster. Wait, what? Are we attacking? Is attacking the High Chieftain of Ulster? Okay, so he has... yeah. Oh, it looks like Norse and Norwegian split, so... Alright, bit of a holding pattern, unfortunately. So we have a truce. This truce will be done soon. We can ask the Pope for gold. Let's go ahead and do that. That's good. Alright, we can negotiate an alliance with you. Let's go ahead and do that as well. Realm will lose land when he dies because your vassal... Not entirely sure why, but we'll cross that bridge when it happens. Alright, West Francia is just going nuts for wars. So I wonder if we should actually go ahead for our claim on... for Brittany. Even though he lost part of the territory. I mean, it's not a... I mean, it's kind of just like an ideal chance, because he doesn't have the troop numbers to fight us. Yeah, that might be what we do in the next one. Because we're gonna be... Am I actually fabricating a claim? That's not good. Earl Thomas seemed to enjoy his feast immensely. So he can keep gregarious, that's good. He's gonna have a diplomacy focus, so that's fine. I need him to be fabricating a claim, so let's just go ahead and... I guess let's go ahead and... You know what, let's get Dublin back. They might have stolen it from our son, but we'll steal it back. And then it will be under our realm. A reading in Wareham, the celebrations have come to an end, and the evening's entertainments to be over when King Reinhardt's just a reading. Clerk soon arrives. So the last time I picked, I should have done... You know what? Let's take a chance. Let's be entertained. Travels to Byzantium. And we now gain Smoldering Chemistry. Excellent. Never knew I was so good at seducing men, apparently. Alright, and on that note, I think we will cut it there. I'm going to leave it, so we're fabricating claim. How long is that going to take? 18 months. So we're fabricating claim on Dublin. We are on hold with Alba, but once that's done, we will be able to declare war for the Duchy of Lothian, which is going to weaken Alba some more. Looks like Alba did win its war for what do they call this? The Isles? Oh, well, it doesn't matter. Yeah. So, if you've watched this, thanks for watching, and until next time.